3 playful ways to make him miss you. All right, ladies, this video is for you, and we're going to talk about 3 important ways to make a man miss you. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Andres of Alex Cormont at the French Relationship Expert. And today we're going to talk about 3 important playful ways to make him miss you. Now again, the word is playful. So we're not talking about something deceiving or manipulative. Playful. So before we get started, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate your subscription, as well as a nice big like. I would appreciate that big smile, that big thumb, and as well as any comments or concerns or questions. I always check them out and I always respond to them. Can't wait to see what you all have to say. 3 playful ways to make him miss you. Again, the key word is playful. We're not trying to play games. We're not trying to cause stress or bring concern or doubt or insecurities into this relationship. We want to make it playful. And that way the relationship continues to evolve and move forward. So we want to make playful actions to make him miss you. The number 1, and by far the most important one, keep the mystery alive. Don't always seem so available. And it's not necessarily saying you're playing games in a way, but you're keeping your priorities important. You're keeping your independence and what you have towards your goals and your aspirations important. And that way you're not always so available. If he sees something where you're not available and you're out partying all the time or going to happy hours or doing things that raise questions and concern, then he's not going to wait for that. He's going to realize, okay, that's what you want. But if you're not available because you decided to go see your grandmother, or because you're working on this little Instagram business, or because you're trying to start a new hobby with yoga or a cooking class, that shows so much individuality. That shows so much self-independence. That shows so much confidence that you're not so always available for his time. You need to make time for him. When a man sees that in a woman where she needs to make time because she's so busy and occupied with what she's going on for you, not only does he feel more appreciative and more important and more just feel special that you made time for him, he also realizes and values that your time is important. So you, in a way, saying no is saying yes to yourself towards your goals, towards your priorities, towards your obligations in life. And don't lose that just because you found someone who you really like. Keep that a priority. That's going to make him miss you in a healthy way, in a playful way, in a productive way. The whole point is we want to make sure that what we advise you on is constructing a healthy relationship, not deconstructing towards games and manipulation. That's what we're trying to avoid. So the busier you are and the more you communicate that by not being available, he's really going to truly miss you and value and really just he'll be missing you so much that he's just going to be so grateful just for your presence. And he's going to miss all the little things about that too. So keeping your value, keeping your priorities, and not always seem available will make him miss you in a healthy way. That's what you want. You know, you want, as well as the women. I know my clients always tell me that they love someone who's successful, not necessarily rich, but they love what they do, so internally successful. And they're always so busy. And they communicate that with how they have to take care of this, but as soon as they're available, let's meet up for dinner, or let me cook you dinner. And these women, my clients, always say they love that because he values her time. And when they're together, they're present, first of all, no phones, no distractions. But she misses him because of how busy he is and how he prioritizes seeing her, making time in the schedule, making sure checking the calendar and saying the 15th on Friday, that's our date. That's when we're going out to dinner. You feel special. You feel needed. You feel wanted. So in the same way for the woman, if you want that man to miss you, don't be so available. Keep your schedule busy. Stay productive. Stay focused on what's best for you and have him, his love, his caring, his effort, his words, all of his intentions. Let that complement your identity, not define it. Let it complement your fulfillment, not define it. So again, don't always be so available. Be more available for yourself. Number 2, in a way to make a man miss you. And this is funny because I actually naturally do this, or I've done this in the past in my relationships. I do this now in my current relationship. And it's always leaving conversations in a positive, encouraging way. And it's not trying to be fake. And it's not trying to be so upbeat, positive guy over here always saying something nice. No, it's very truthful and it's very sincere. And it's very genuine what I mean. But when you leave those small little gestures like saying, have a great day, or have a good night, or you're going to do great tonight, I know you did well at work, or acknowledging accomplishments or hard work or effort, you giving that reassuring confidence, that encouraging push is so attractive in someone that you just feel like they're going to miss it as soon as it's gone. So when you give that man those small little messages of gestures of saying, good luck, great job, keep it up, you're doing great, have a great weekend. You know what, I'm not gonna see you this week, but I hope you do well at work. You deserve that a promotion. All those genuine reach outs of just positive reinforcement makes the person feel good inside. And then they realize that source, that moment came from you because that you encouraged that moment. You help manifest those results. You're kind of bringing more peace and calmness to his world by making sure it's not always about you. Those positive, encouraging messages go a long way. It's not so cheesy or corny to do that. I think it's very confident and admirable to always just look out for someone else's best interest. This has nothing to do with the relationship. This has nothing to do with what you're going to say back to me. Again, love is giving and understanding. Lust is taking and complaining. So if I'm with my relationship, I want to make sure she's just as important for who she is as much as we are important together. I want her to be just as happy and successful and fulfilled who she is as an individual as much as we are together. So I always want to make sure I encourage and support her in all ways. And that way she misses that when it's not there. Vice versa for the women. Give the man some encouragement. Even though we seem like we all have it well together and we're so macho and we don't really show our emotions and we don't need good luck. We got skill, baby. Love it. It's fine. But it still means something. It still goes a long way. It shows a lot about who you are and your character. It shows a lot of selfless actions, selfless intentions. And again, that's very attractive. And what happens with attractiveness? People miss it because they want it. So keep an eye on that. Positive reinforcing messages. And number 3, but before we go there, we got to hit that subscribe button. And I want to make sure, because I value and appreciate every subscription. Hit that big like. Share this video with anyone who you might think that can benefit from it. Any comments, questions, please leave below because I read them all and I look forward to reading them and respond to all of them. As well as if you're interested in any of our services and you want to dig deeper into this topic or any other topics about your dating love life, check out FrenchRelationshipExpert.com/coaching. You'll see our profiles and we'll be more than happy to help you. That's why we're here. All right, number 3. And this one's one of my favorites, even though it's the last one. So everything from 1 and 2 lead up to this, and making him miss you in a playful way. Again, let me reiterate that. Playful way. Not manipulate, not deceitful, not games, playful. Plan a weekend away with the girlfriends. You heard me right. Ladies, plan a weekend away with the girlfriends, making sure your friendships are just as valuable, just as a priority as you are with the loved one. That guy's going to miss you because he's going to see how you are not just so independent and obviously cool because you got friends and you got a weekend trip, but he's going to start thinking, how come you didn't plan that with me? Oh, wow, I guess you prefer hanging out with your girlfriends on this trip if it's a bachelorette party or a special anniversary. Whatever the guy wants to think, he's going to think healthy things that you're going on a trip and having so much fun without him. Even though he's not going to be jealous about it, he's going to think about, man, I miss her, but I also am glad that she's having a great time. That shows so much individuality. That shows so much independence that you can actually go ahead and do that and not rely on all of your fun, all of your excitement in your life coming from one person. You're going to be fine no matter what happens because you have that outlet. You got that core of friends. That's such a healthy, playful way for a man to miss you because you're living your life without him. And it's not not trying to say you want to hurt him in that way, but you also want to define that your happiness is based on not just from him, it's who you are and what you do with it. So when you have a good group of friends and you plan a trip, he's going to think all the nice, genuine things of go have a good time, be safe, I'll call you when you get a chance. But during that trip, he's going to think, Wow, look at that posted picture she just posted. The picture she just posted. They're having so much fun. I wish I was with her. God, I miss her. You know what? I'm going to plan a trip with her when she comes back so she could see that we could do the same thing. So when you share those adventures and those moments in life that you've had a great time without him, he's going to miss that in a healthy way and want to make plans and prioritize as soon as you get back to go do something with him. Again, these are playful little tactics to make sure not just he's thinking about you, but he misses you in a healthy way. Something that you're trying to, again, keep the relationship together and not jeopardize it or risk it by playing games or manipulation to make him miss you. Don't get another guy involved. Don't try to bring all this jealousy, insecurity, level of doubt into the relationship to make him miss you. Don't project those fears. These 3 examples are confident, positive solutions to make sure it's a playful way of him missing you. All right? So I just want to say thank you so much for watching my video. Again, if you all want to dig deeper on this specific topic or other topics, check out this video coming up next, because we're going to talk about a completely different situation, a completely different topic with new rules and new guidelines. We came here to help you all to make sure you find the healthiest form of dream love that there is. That's why we're here, and we love what we do. If you're interested in any of our services, you can check out thefrenchRelationshipExpert.com/coaching, and you'll see our profiles there, and we'll love to hear from you. Thank you so much.